find a way to run from the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a stunner. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Today is June 13, 2026. It is 10:23 a.m. This is video number 4. All 3 previous recordings are on your Team Sussex. Alright, so let's go on X, and I think this might be my last recording. Alright, so there's this here. Meghan is so funny, LOL. Alright, let's read. We know I love a redhead, and let me stop you before they start. No, it's not his baby. Is that what's her name, Jeffron? What's that lady who was pregnant, and then Meghan went to support her, and those I don't remember her name. Oh my god, look at the baby, so cute. Oh, that baby's gonna be spoiled. I love her so much. She is so perfect for Prince Harry. Both of them are very amazing people. She actually is. I effing love her. I love her. And she's right. All right, let's go to the next tweet. You know what? Let me go on IG. Okay, I thought this is where she posted, but it's probably a real. Can I see it here? That's that. Okay, I can't show this properly anyway. So that's that. Let's go to the next tweet. I thought I will see the other one. Maybe I will see the caption, but no. Okay, so more squad are talking about it. Meghan is so funny. We know I love a redhead, and let me stop you before they start. No, it's not his baby. There's the laugh here. She knows her deranged haters so well. I just love it when she trolls them back. The baby is so adorable. I know. Okay, I love this also subtle clap back. Me too. There's the laugh here. Troll them, dearest Meghan. Let's see them cry. Haha. There's that. That is nice. Alright, now we're talking about Invictus. I hope that's the video. I think Harry had put a video out. Okay, perfect. That's that. Otherwise, I was gonna search for it. Prince Harry sends a special message to Invictus Germany Sports Festival 2026. Quote, thank you for your service. Have a fantastic time in Düsseldorf. All right, let's listen. 42 seconds screenshot.
It is an honor to be sending this message as we all gather in Düsseldorf for another Invictus sporting spectacle. Germany is setting a powerful example of what it means to honor service with dignity and enduring commitment. We are now gathered for the second Invictus Germany Sports Festival, welcoming 11 nations. And what you've created here is already helping shape the inaugural Invictus Australia Sports Festival later this year. Thank you for your service,
okay,
for example, and for showing us what it means to move forward together. Have a fantastic time in Düsseldorf, lean on each other when you need to, and celebrate everything you've achieved. And most importantly, make sure you have fun.
Alright, so that's that. Okay, there's the clap. Invictus Germany Sports Festival 2026. There's that. Okay, so people are talking about it still. Be right back. I'm crying. Alright, the squad are talking about it. Duchess Meghan and her bestie, Kelly Zajfen. That's the name I was thinking of. Baby Jack Zajfen. Oh my goodness. He got so big. Not the disclaimer. She's funny. There's more here. Oh, there's more. Okay, Meghan posted a new picture with baby Jack, son of Kelly Zajfen, one of Meghan's friends. That's the heart here. Jack is a redhead just like Archie and Lilibet, so Meghan made sure to clarify that it's not his kid. If you know, you know. We all know how insane the media, especially British media, can be. Look at his little face. It's so serious. Postpartum is a doozy. You feel lost, lonely, and can be overwhelmingly sad. I've gone through some ups and downs on top of the layers of my own journey, but I'm grateful today for the bestie who come over, brought food, and remind me it's totally normal to feel this way, and no, all of my friends have not forgotten about me, and I'm not alone. She even got a good giggle out of me. Jack's less amused, but I can assure you he smiles and laughs all day long. Yeah, look at his little face. He got so big though. Not too long ago she was pregnant, and then the announcement came she gave birth. I think there was a picture of her at the hospital or something. Look at his little face. Oh my goodness. There's that. Makes you wonder if she was their surrogate mother for... Oh, God. I'm just gonna stop, and then the haters will come. I don't want to read the haters' thanks. Alright, so let's do a prayer. Before I do the prayer, let's do this tweet, because I don't know when I'm gonna record again. So I could add it to the video that I'm editing right now. Alright, so this is JTB. The British tabloid and the derangers keep making the same mistake. They think everyone lives inside the royal bubble. Most of my audience doesn't. They see the obsession with Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, for exactly what it looks like. A business model built on outrage, clicks, and recycled narrative, and I'm exposing their insanity. Alright, so let's listen to this. 2 minutes, 6 seconds.
I don't think the derangers and the tabloids realize that I don't live inside the royal bubble. And that's probably the biggest mistake they make when they look at my platform. For them, everything revolves around hating on Prince Harry and Meghan, Duchess of Sussex. Every story, every headline, every outrage cycle, every conspiracy theory, they're so deep inside that world, they assume everyone else is too. They're not. My platform isn't a royal platform. It's an opinion platform. I talk about American politics, global politics, social issues, culture, media, sports, pop culture, and the Sussexes. Whatever I'm interested in talking about.
Exactly. If you look at my channel, what do you see? Occasionally, I bring politics, I bring different things that I see that's interesting, I bring it up to you. I guess, yeah, he's absolutely right. We have diverse interests on so many things. And I've told you so many times before, my channel was not about Harry and Meghan. It just happened to be. Alright?
That's what you're going to get. So when I respond to a tabloid story or push back on one of the derangers, I'm not speaking exclusively to the people who spend their days following royal news. I'm speaking to my entire audience. And that's where things get interesting, because a lot of people watching don't know the players. They don't know the royal commentators. They don't know the years of tabloid narratives. They don't know the online feuds. What they do know is common sense. They see a woman being attacked over and over again for the same recycled nonsense. They see people building entire brands around outrage. They see media outlets using Meghan's name because it generates clicks, engagement, and money. They see the grift. And because they're looking at it from the outside, without all the baggage of the royal ecosystem, their reaction is often very different from the reaction inside the bubble.
Yep.
So every time one of these stories blows up, every time one of these people decides to make me part of the conversation, understand something. The audience seeing it isn't limited to the royal bubble. It's reaching people far outside of it. And from where they're sitting, a lot of the behavior looks far more obsessive and insane. And I am more than willing to expose the insanity. And that's the read.
Yep.
If you like your tea hot, share it. Save your...
I don't know if you guys saw, maybe it's in this video because I'm adding to it. The squatty who's been making the images out of, the narrative that's going on. JTB is one of them, okay? Go on Happy Team Sussex. You'll see it. All right, let's look at some of the comments. Look at the huge gap. When was that? Is that today? Today's the 13th. I know they have that thing going on. Keep doing good work. You are spot on. The derangers have to come, okay? There's the derangers coming here to spew their negativity. All right? They don't want to hear the truth. The truth is not in their best interest. All right. I'm going to add this because it was originally on my list and I skipped it for some reason. This is news that they're talking about these two young ladies. All right. They've been insisting they are twins since they were in preschool. Nearly a decade later, the pair is still proving sisterhood goes beyond genetics. Okay, Steve Hartman, CBS, is on the road in Miami. I'm not gonna go in the comments. I just want to share that with you. It's almost 3 minutes.
At a party in Miami, Gia Sarnicola and Zuri Copeland celebrated their 13th birthday together. A bond of sisterhood that has defied the cynics for almost a decade now.
We have a bond that we think no one else can break.
Red, I know.
We first met Gia and Zuri back in 2017.
I think the moral is to never let people get in between a genuine friendship.
That's right.
And don't let anyone break what you have.
That's true.
Some girls said we're not twins, and we are twins.
Today, they no longer believe that literally. Would you now let me have ice cream?
Maybe.
We'll think about it.
Oh my gosh. Still, clearly, twins. Steve Hartman, on the road in Miami, Florida.
That is so cute with the world that we live in. Oh my goodness. I'm going to add 2 more tweets, okay? Because I just don't know when I'm going to record again. All right, so this one was very interesting. He just misinterpreted the ink. The truth is that in ancient Egypt, Kemet, the ink represented life, which comprises Osa, Aset, and Hiru, and the woman at the top, the children, both male and female, in the middle, and the men at the bottom. These are the 3 components of human life. All right, so let's listen to that. I started listening to it. I learned from it. I thought I'd share it with you. 1 minute and 32 seconds.
Yeah, what is the...
This is long life and prosperity. That's what it is. But the shape of the Ankh represents the ancient Egyptian map of Egypt. Simply, if you look at the map of Egypt today, it's the same like this one. The river Nile coming from south, going north, comes at this point here and branches into 2 branches, Rosetta and Damatta. These 2 waters meeting together in this area, this is the Mediterranean. And that represents the delta of the Nile where most of the population used to be located in the ancient time and still today, okay? So why they consider it long life? Because this is the longest straight river in the world. Not the longest. The longest is the Amazon. But the Amazon is not straight, it's just going through swamp and things like that. But this is a straight line coming from beginning in Ethiopia, ended in Egypt in the Mediterranean. So that's what it is. So prosperity for the green we have, all the green land, and without the Nile, everything is desert. Right. Nothing else except desert. So this is the source of life. They call it the key of life. Why do they call it key of life? Simply because it's shaped like the key. And that's what it is. And they call it Ankh, A-N-K-H. It's supposed to be life. If you look at the king of Egypt, King Tutankhamun, okay, that means the sun and life of the sun disk. Got the idea? Got it. $100.
You know, I like what I like about him. His hands stay behind his back and listening. All right, so this is my last one, okay? And I'm done. We're gonna go to the prayer that I mentioned from my original recording. All right, let's pause. This woke up everyone with Norway. The joy Norway experienced at the end of the match after defeating Israel 5-0. Norway donated all the matches proceed to Palestine. 25 seconds. But who in Palestine is gonna receive that money? Who? They destroy almost everything. Is one of those Israel gonna pretend to be Palestinian and then I don't know. Let's just listen to this and then that'll be it, and I'll go back to the original recording for the prayer. So that's it. Now let's get back to the prayers. The last prayer I've done, unity, let's say love, for love. And friendship, let's do that, friendship. Okay, anything here? Okay, dear God, thank you for the gift of connection and the blessing of companionship. I come to you asking for the grace to nurture the relationship in my life and to build deep, meaningful bonds. Please surround me with people who uplift, inspire, and value me for who I truly am. Give me the wisdom to be a loyal, understanding, and supportive friend in return. Teach me to love others with patience and kindness, and to communicate with an open and honest heart. Where there is loneliness, bring loving community. Where there is misunderstanding, grant us the grace to forgive and move forward. May my friends and romantic connection be built on a foundation of respect, and may our love for one another reflect your grace. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, so that is it. There's so much more to share with you. There's so much more to share with you, but I'm done for today. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to turn off the computer, relax for a few, and yeah. That's it. Thanks for watching. I'll edit another time. Thanks for watching.